Hey, it's Preston with Hobo RC, my cameraman Rudy. We wanted to show, since we have this opportunity today, we want to show a quick way to repair your RC planes at the field. I hope you don't have to repair your vehicles at the RC field. That's not fun to do. Matter of fact, I don't think I've ever had to do that. Fortunately, hopefully today won't be it. But as y'all saw from the last video, we had the wing break, and then we brought it down as light as we could and landed in the ditch. Thank goodness for a little water. Really did save us from having a catastrophe and not having a plane that wasn't savable. Something else, I want y'all to see this. I do this with every single plane, is I run a full length of Velcro all the way across that. And the reason I do that is just like you can see here, if you break off the nose, it'll hold the nose on. So it makes it a little easier to glue back together if you have an issue like this. But what we're going to do is we're going to start with the wing first. For wings, like I said, I always try to use a little bit of this heavier CA. And I try to get some in the crease itself. Get it in there. And just kind of move it along. If you use too much, it eventually will start getting a little heavy. But this plane, like I said, we've had literally 120 flights on it. So it's been around for a while. I like it. It flies good. And it seems to just keep surviving every single time. But spread that out a little bit. And then accelerator. I hope I'm not gassing Rudy over there. Hold it for a few seconds. And then there you go. So now it will take a few extra seconds to cure. So with this right here, you've got multiple things. First thing I try to do is get all the parts aligned back together. We're going to have to, sorry guys, we're going to have to try to get this where you can see it as best you can. But as you can see, the damage is there in a couple of places. Here, it's a couple of places. We're going to fix all that right now. I generally try to get it in between first. And this is a medium. It says thin on there, but like I said, this particular brand, their idea of thin is different than the rest of the world's. This is actually, as y'all can see, a pretty good medium. And you just want to spread it in there good. You don't have to just have it in there super tough. You just want to get this initial piece kind of settled in. And then let me turn this. As we get this lined up, try to get both sides lined up as best you can. And remember, we glued from the inside first. We're going to take it. And that's going to hold everything in place so that you can get a pretty good glue base on the other side. All right, so we got that done, right? It's back there. You could fly it at this point. I would not, just letting you know. We're going to use a little bit of thin as well, just that way y'all can see it actually work, unless the cap is plugged. Nope, it's open. Thin can be a problem as it runs really fast. You see that there? And then I'm going to show you all this too. If you use too much accelerant and you've used too much of the glue, it's gonna fuzz up on you some. See this? Just wanted y'all to see that. So use that very sparingly. It's a very good thing to have, especially for some small cracks. But for the most part, I use medium for stuff like this, for the fuselage. So let's run this. And then since it's not raining right now, what we're going to do is we'll actually throw it back up in the air. I'm going to cut this part off later. And I'm also going to show y'all how to fix a big gap. If you have a big gap like this, that you still want to fly the day and you really want that covered up, spray it really good. Let's set this down. Now watch what I'm going to do. For those of you that know how to weld, you'll recognize this. You weave. You don't actually touch it, because if you do, it's going to plug up the end. And then You got it. So let's go ahead and get this other side fixed. We'll push that right down. All right, so we got that. I'm gonna, oops, put my finger right in the middle of it. We'll just wipe it on the plane. No one will notice, right? At 85 miles an hour running by you, no one will even see it. Something to mention too, don't breathe this stuff. Make sure you're in a well-ventilated area. If you're in a smaller area that's contained, um, wear a mask or vent it really well. The medium, you see, doesn't plug up as good, and you can push it down if you have a little blub there, and it won't get on your finger after you've sprayed it with the accelerant. So we're going to check everything. All that looks good. This looks good. On this side, we got one spot we still need to get. But just having a little CA glue with you sure can make your day go a lot better if you have a catastrophe. I think that's everything we need. And we'll go ahead and throw this back up in the air. We won't do a long flight with it because we're having intermittent rain today. That's the wrong cap, right? Yeah. Helps if you put the right caps back on the right things. It does make a difference once the glue dries. It's harder to get them back off. So there you go. You see it's pretty solid. Notice. See how I'm just holding it by the pieces that were broke off? So with a little CA glue and a little accelerant, you can do a lot to enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks, guys.